What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. We're here in St. Louis, man. St. Louis, Missouri. Downtown St. Louis, that is. Lumiere, Club Lumiere. We're getting ready to play in there. We're on the list. So hopefully it don't take too long. So we're 1-3. Hey, what's going on, man? It's gonna be a 1-3 game, and never played here before. I don't like the way they got the stakes though. It's like 100 to 300 max. So it's 100 minimum, 300 max. So we'll see, right? Let's go. So this first hand we got involved with, we have pocket queens, and we are in the mid position. There's a $8 straddle on the button, so there was 4 callers to the straddle. So we make it 45 and 2 callers, including the straddler. Flop came King Jack 3 Rainbow. It was checked to us from the early position, and we c bet for 60. One player behind the act. He calls, and the early position folds. Turn came a 9, and we check. I figured we'd just go ahead and do a pot control here. We check, and then the river came a 6. So I think we have the best hand here. I don't think we should be betting too much here. So I bet 50, just like a blocker bet. That's all that is. I learned that term. I can't remember when I learned that term, but I learned that term recently. Anyway, we do a blocker bet, and he thinks about it for so long and makes the call. So it worked. He must have had a Jack X type hand. So we win the hand. So this next hand, we got Jack 8 offsuit. We're in the late position, and it's a limp pot, so you know what? Why not, right? So we went ahead and limped behind, and the flop came Ace 10 3 all hearts. It checked all the way to us, so it's okay to take a free card here, right? So we take a free card and we check behind. I don't think we should be leading here. There's no point of us leading here. There's just so many people in the hand, and there's just way too many hearts in here. So we checked behind, and the turn came a 7. Now we got a little bit of equity, right? Check all the way to the aggressive player, and he bets 35. I think it's okay to call 35 here, especially after another person calls in front of him or behind him. So we're getting a little bit over 3 to 1, 3.5 to 1 on the call. So why not, right? So we call 35, and the river came a 9. What a river, man! So it's all offsuit, right? They were all offsuit on the turn and the river. So the original aggressor makes it 55. Player behind him folds, and we have a straight. And I don't think I'm gonna be too scared of a flush. So I think a re-raise here would be good. So if he goes over the top of us, I think it's okay for us to fold. So that's what my thinking here. So I make it 120. And surprisingly, he was just full of baloney there. So he folds. We win the pot. So at this point of the game, there was so many aggressive people on the table that we had to tone it down. We can't be bumping heads with an aggressor. I've learned that lesson in a hard way. So we toned it down and just chill back and just wait. You know, wait for that good soft opportunity, and hopefully there's some dead money, and we just take it down. In this hand, we hold the King Jack. It's a limp pot, and we're in the late position again. So we're just chilling. We're just waiting, right? Anyway, 6 players to the flop. It's limp flop. Flop came 3 4 King. Club. Mid position bets 15. Of course, I don't think we're going anywhere with this, so I call. Mid position is a little tighter. He's probably playing kind of like me, so you know. But and small blind calls. Hey, relax, man, relax. He's shaking you guys. Anyway, small blind calls, and the turn came the Jack of Spades. Now there's double flush draw out there, but I don't think we're worried too much about that. So we got 2 clubs and 2 spades out there, but Original raiser bets 35, and my plan here was just to call. I wanted the aggressor to come along because he would call light. So if he hit some kind of a card like an ace or let's say even a 10 on the river offsuit, you know what I mean, it's just he would call so light. So that's why I just made a call here instead of re-raise. I think I should have been the re-raise. I guess you can go either way here. I call, and unfortunately he folded. And the river, sure enough, it came ace, and it's an ace of spades. So now we got 3 spades out there. Am I worried about a flush? Probably not. Did he really have backdoor flush on the flop? Possible, but highly unlikely. So he checks, and after that check, that pretty much told me that we have the best hand here. So now we got to go for some value, right? So that's right, there goes another term. I was like, you know what, let me just try to see what he can call with, you know. So he bet 35 the last hand, or the last street, so I'm gonna go ahead and bet 35 here. So I betted 35, and he thinks about it for so long, man. He's like, I don't think I can call here, or he said, I don't think I could fold here, but I don't think I can win though. It's just one of those situations. So now I'm praying for a call, right? So, and after a long time, he finally makes a call, and we're good. He flopped 2 pair, and we turned 2 pair. So the way this night went for us, it actually did not go so bad. It wasn't that bad at all. I wish, you know how I want action. I love action, but if you can't, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that you cannot force action, right? That's one thing I learned in the short amount of time that I've been taking poker a little bit more seriously, is that you cannot force the action. So you can be aggressive, but you got to learn to slow down. And sure enough, that's what the kind of environment that we were in was, that there was way too many aggressive people on the table, and we can't bump heads with them. That's just gonna get us in trouble. And sure enough, we were running very, very cold, and we were not hitting the flop. There was only a couple of hands that we actually won, and they were limp pots, so they were not good spots. And the reason why they were limp pots, because the table was so aggressive. You know, when the table is aggressive, you gotta always calm down. That's one of the things I've learned in poker. So, and I try to stick to that. You know, I try not to bump heads with these people. You know, so when they calm down quite a bit, that's when you take a shot. You know, so anyway, there was some spots that we made a bad play on post flop. There should have been re-raise spots there, but you know, I saw those spots, and I saw them right away as soon as I made the bad play. I think I'm getting better at looking at situations and assessing the situation currently in the game, in-game situation. So my reflex, my mind reflex, I guess you could call it, I don't know what you want to call it, but my mind reflex is getting better, you know, as time progresses, as I put more hours on the table. So it's good. We win the night. We were ahead by like 220 or something like that, and like I said, we were calling light. I did not like that. I did not like that at all, but we called light on a couple of spots. That's why we booked a win of $144. So I'll still take it though. I'll still take it. And you know what to do. If you like this video, even if you did not like the video, thumbs down or thumbs up. But when you click that thumbs down button, hit it twice. You get 2 more times. Subscribe and comment down below. We'll see you on the next video. Session was okay. Not too bad. I would have stayed longer, but there was definitely some people in there that was throwing some money. Huh? No, it's not. I wish it was. It wouldn't be shaking if it was. Oh, anyway, we had a couple of players that were definitely throwing some money in there. So that was good, real good. I would probably come back here again, but we gotta go to work.